Hey guys! Oh, it's been so long, I feel like, since I've done a sit down video. We have just been on the go lately, so I'm so excited to sit down with you today. Remy, I just put her down for her nap, so I have a few minutes. But I wanted to do a life updates video. So let's get started. Alright, so I know a lot of you have probably been wondering if we are pregnant. Did this cycle work? Did the Clomid work? And the answer to your question is no. I actually got very ill when we were headed on our road trip. I talk about that in my last video, and it turns out that I had a hemorrhagic cyst, and so since I told them I was on the Clomid, they did the blood test to see if I was pregnant. And I know it was like 4 days too soon before I was gonna start testing, and I feel like that always happens. Like something happens to where like either I start my cycle early before I'm gonna test, or like this. That's completely unexpected. So it just blew my mind, but it came back that I was not pregnant. I was really hoping that was the reason why we were driving and I had him pull over and I got sick, because that's what happened last time, but that was not the case. Yeah, this type of cyst, I guess you leak blood into your body and it can cause infection and make you really ill, and that is what was happening to me. So yeah, they fixed me up, and thank goodness I'm finally feeling better. I went to the doctors for it last week, and it turned out that it ruptured, and I just had some fluid underneath my uterus that was still dissolving, but it should be cleared up by now, and I am feeling a lot better. I'm actually can button my jeans and not feel like I'm being smothered because I'm so bloated. I looked like I was like 6 months pregnant, and I'm like, I felt like the way that I felt when I was pregnant before, because I felt so bad. Oh man. But let me get resituated. I am like really uncomfortable. Yeah, definitely sad that the Clomid didn't work. And then I actually, when we were gone on our trip, since I was so sick, I was supposed to start taking it again, and decided not to because I didn't know what she would tell me after she did an ultrasound when I came back. And she said that she was kind of bummed that I didn't call it in and start taking it. It's like, I would not have guessed that. So we skipped this cycle of fertility medication, and now last time I did that, it took me 93 days to start my cycle. So I am curious if I am going to start my cycle in 93 days or in 30 days, so we will see. I'm kind of curious if my body like is starting to figure out what's going on with the Clomid, because that seemed to help a lot. And maybe it will know what to do, but it's all up to the fact, you know, the matter is having the PCOS, and am I going to ovulate? Am I going to release that egg on my own? Because normally I do not. So next question you guys have been asking me about, yeah, are we going to stay where we are, or are we going to move? Because I know we were talking about Ryan wanting a job change, and actually he started a new job and it is near here, so we are not moving, and we are happy where we are. We are close to family and friends, and just we'll travel here and there, and I love to travel. I would do it a lot more than Ryan likes to do it. Hopefully not all trips are as adventurous as this last one, because 2 trips, well, actually it was 3 trips to the ER because Remy went in the night before we left our entire trip. So it was horrendous. Yeah, so hopefully they're not all that adventurous and we can just enjoy, relax, and have fun. But if my throat sounds a little funny, it's because I have a sore throat. And I have been getting my nails done. I don't know if you guys see that. They're actually getting long. They were horrible. They were breaking. I was having terrible cuticle issues, but I have never had this nice of nails now that I've gotten them done these last few weeks. It is expensive though, and I need to learn how to do it myself. I can do my toes great, but my nails I'm not so good at. Off topic a little bit. Okay, so what is Ryan doing for work? He is doing something that he used to do, but in a much better environment, and he is much happier and he has much better hours. So we are very excited to see where this goes. There is huge opportunity for growth, and yeah, I'm just excited. Am I going to keep staying at home with baby girl? Yes. I love staying at home with Remington. She is just the light of my life. She keeps me on my toes and no day is the same. I don't remember the last time where we were actually at home all day. You think, oh, stay at home mom, you be at home. No, like she has appointments all the time, and yeah, she is just a busy bee. Like we have physical therapy 2 to 3 days a week, and we're probably going to be adding more physical therapy, and so we'll just have to wait and see. We had about 3 appointments just this week, and it's only Wednesday, so it's been a little crazy. Yeah. Am I excited for Remington to turn 1? Is that a trick question? Because yes, I am, and no, I'm not. I literally had a dream the night before last that everybody was showing up to the party and I was in utter hysteria, and I don't know why, but just thinking about it makes me tear up. Gosh, you would think I was pregnant, but I'm not. So yeah, I never thought we would have her, so I'm so grateful, and she was so sick, so it's just amazing to see her growth and her development, and how she's overcome everything, and she's so strong and resilient. I love that, but it just makes me sad that she might be our, you know, she is our rainbow baby. She might be our only baby, who knows? And to think, like, now that she's here, how fast time flies makes me so sad. Oh goodness. So I'm just trying to cherish every moment with her, and to not wish time away. I do not, you know, I do not want to wish any time away, because it just blink an eye and it is gone now that she's here. Are we going to travel anywhere else this year? I might do a weekend trip to Traverse City, and we went one other time before we had Remington, and it was absolutely beautiful, but we went in March. It was raining, snowing, and freezing cold. A lot of the shops were closed, and there was no beach because it was just freezing cold. I'd like to go in the summer, so we'll see about that. And yeah, we will be going to Tennessee to visit Ryan's grandpa, and I'm so excited about that. We try to do that once a year, once or twice a year, but it seems like the last few years it's been once a year. And when we go though, we try to stay longer than if we would go twice a year, so I like that. And it is just so peaceful up there. It's beautiful. He lives on the side of the mountain, and if you need to run to town, there's a Sonic like 5 minutes away, which is just terrible because I'm addicted to Sonic. Yeah, you can just go into the pasture, run around, go for walks. It's pretty laid back, so I absolutely love going. The only thing that I'm nervous about is because I got so sick. A part of me wondered if it was motion sickness, which I've never had before. And so I am just a little nervous to be in the car for that long after I got sick this last time, because I do not want to go through that again. So maybe I will take a little visit to the doctor and get something for motion sickness before we go, just to stay ahead of the game. Okay, next question. Do we plan on doing any house updates now that we are not moving? And the answer to that question is yes. We want to redo both of our porches. We would like to swing our front porch around to the back. That way we have a deck, and possibly do a little square pool, so that way Remington can get a different kind of physical activity and a different, you know, way to do her physical therapy. And it will be enjoyable for everybody, I think, if we were to spend the money and do that. So I don't know, we might do the deck and the front porches this summer, and then next summer get the pool. It just depends. We'll have to see. And then I would love to clear out the basement, have a huge garage sale, and at least do the floors and the drywall in the basement. But I'm trying. We still need to do the trim upstairs, but I'm terrible. I'm like, now that we have her, I feel like we need more space, or we need an outdoor play area, like something, because I feel like it's getting tight. It's like we only have one. Like, what is happening? Oh, okay. So this is probably already a pretty long video, and so I should probably be wrapping it up. So we'll do one more question. Sorry guys, I have to stop the video real quick. I was hearing a lot of noise, and I just peeked outside, and the coyotes are going crazy. I haven't heard them in a while, so I do not like it when I hear them. It makes me nervous to let the dogs out. I always go out with them. But last but not least, are we still planning on adopting? I think we're going to try and get pregnant on our own and see how that goes for the next 5 years. That's how long it took us to get Remington. And then if we haven't at that point, we would both still love to adopt and probably start that process maybe in the next 4 years, but we'll see. I definitely, like, because taking the fertility medication, it raises your chance of multiples by 10%. So if we were to have like triplets or even twins, we might push that date back just a little bit. But I would be so excited and completely blessed for whatever we are given. And so I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, you are crazy, girl. You have a 1-year-old and you're already trying. And it's like, oh, you never say that to somebody because you don't know what they've been through to have that child, you know what I mean? And so I just get a little taken aback, but I shouldn't be, because everyone has opinions, and people are going to say what they want, when they want, how they want. And so I am getting used to it. Some people are like, oh my gosh, I have kids so close together and I love it. Some are like, you are crazy. My kids were like 7 years apart and that was the best thing ever. And it's like, for people that struggle with infertility, they don't have the option to be like, oh yes, let me figure it out. If I get pregnant in April, I'm gonna be da-da-da 10 months from now, and da-da-da they'll be this far apart. And so I am just grateful for whatever we are given, and hopefully we will be given another child. And it would be just a huge blessing for Remington to have a sibling or siblings. Fingers crossed. Alright guys, throw some baby dust this way because I'll take anything you got. And I will talk to you guys soon. If you have any more questions, please leave them in the comments below and I will get to them as quick as I can. Alright, bye guys.